call on the air.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Really on the air.
Barry on the air.
I'm gonna get rid of that bottle behind you. So upstate from this guy. Each bottle.
How's that? Not better?
Perfect product placement.
Hello, we got it working on Ustream. All right. Do you want the link now, or do you just want to start and we'll give you the link when it's done? All right. I'll go ahead and I'll put you on speakerphone then. Here you go. All right.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, well, in 3 days you got to be out in Vegas to screen your movie Perfect House. What can you tell me about the film?
The Perfect House is a horror film. It's an anthology. It centers on 3 different stories set in different time periods, and that time period pays homage to the particular horror stylings of that generation. So the first story is like 60s kind of horror. Second story is more 80s humorous horror, and then the third one's just balls to the wall, Hostel, Saw, that kind of modern day horror stuff.
How long did it take to make the film?
About 16 days. We had one day we went back a couple months later for reshoots and pickups, but it was 16 straight days in June.
To shoot it, and then it's been about post-production, it's been 9 months maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's when is it going to be available to the masses?
Right now, what we're doing is we're promoting the worldwide release of the film October 1st. It'll be released online. You can pay-per-view to watch. And from there, we're going to do a DVD release a couple months later. The DVD release will include all sorts of extras and documentary footage from the tour that we're going on all summer long with the film. The Las Vegas show is one of our stops on that tour. And all of that stuff's going to be packed into the DVD extras.
So what inspired you to go with these names that you picked for the movies, besides the genres that are related to the eras?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, what was the inspiration? I know you said the genre, like the Hitchcock and the Hostel of the era. What inspired?
Oh, okay. What was the inspiration of the story?
Yes.
The first story I wrote on a whim. It was just an angry day when I was working at Warner Brothers, and I came home and just wrote a quick short about this guy who was just angry at people disrespecting him and not appreciating or showing any common decency, and he just slaughtered the whole useless family. And from there, I met Randy through Craigslist on a short. We both wanted to really expand it into a full feature film. And he ultimately came up with the idea of what if the house had more stories to tell when we couldn't find a way to lengthen the story without watering it down. From there, we started tickling with how we could make things different using only one location. And the solution ended up being if we played with the time frames and the time periods, we could do different settings in the same location. So we came up with different stories that took place during different time periods of the house, and then kind of carried that horror homage to the next level by all of our shot selections, our music, our storylines were all based on the time periods that we set our stories in.
Yeah, down to the color correction of it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a way to keep people from being bored by seeing the same basement over and over and over again. It's an interesting way to change it up. And
This movie pretty much has a lot to offer, pretty much. That's actually for horror fans from the last 50 years.
Yes, we try to take a little bit of everything, right down to the Amicus anthology styles.
Yep.
And the best part about it is that it actually has a story. It's not just someone running through the woods because a random killer.
Right.
Yeah, this is not a slasher. I'm actually going to put that in bold letters when I put it on the website.
Also,
slashers and guns and everything else that, like I said, 1 out of every 2 movies that we show is considered a thinking man's movie. So this one sounds like a good thinking viewer's movie. So that'll be a good switch.
And Tell people it's also not a ghost story either. A lot of people are thinking it's some kind of like
It's not supernatural.
Yeah, they don't know
the word
paranormal.
house. Because the word house, people think it's like a haunted house kind of thing, and they've been pleasantly surprised that it's not. So that's another one to go from.
No reality shows have hidden cameras or anything like that.
No, not
No,
yet.
straight up good cinematography and a good story. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare. So I'm looking forward to finally meet you guys when you come out to Vegas. We're going to be doing it 8 p.m. Tickets are free, and there's going to be a Q&A afterwards.
Yep.
And you guys have anything you want the people out there to know about your movie before you get to know?
Just come on out and have a good time. I mean, once you see the movie, I think you'll get on board with what we're doing and like the disturbing shock value that it brings and the entertainment and the story.
Get on board early so you can watch the story of our summer from the get go.
Right. You'll be a part of it too.
There's going to be we're going to have something that goes on before the movie.
Yeah, we're
that's
more
right.
than happy to do some meet and greets.
I think he's talking about Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
Empire Strikes Back. Our lovely Jason Klinger, who's here now.
Lovely.
you got it. Stick your face in front of the camera.
It's gonna be screening beforehand.
Boom.
Hi guys, I hope you like my Star Wars movie. Sweet. Thanks.
Know a few words, but
Alright, well, you guys have a safe trip out. I look forward to meeting all of you, and let's go meet at the house on Thursday, 8 p.m.
great.
All right, sounds
Thanks,
good.
William.
Thanks, William.
Thank you. Bye.
Cool. So he's gonna show up. Yeah.
Alright. We're still
There you
live.
go.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see you
thanks.
all Thursday night, 8 p.m.
Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby. Half of us won't be able to be there.
Nobody asked any questions. Are we supposed to have questions?
Hello. Okay, we had to stop the broadcast so that if you wanted to say anything, we'd actually pause. Hee hee hee.